It's like the beginning of We Were Rock. You just the clap, don't we? It's just like, yeah.
So,
Hello.
you're off already.
What do you mean?
Well, what's that?
I'm straight away in.
Straight in.
I don't mess around.
So, we're going to try something different today, right?
Well, yeah.
Open doors, open mind.
Do you have to read it off the screen to say what it was? You read it off your own
I
t-shirt.
didn't know whether something else was
doors.
coming up.
I do forget the name of the podcast all the time. People are like, what's the name? I was like,
Dave, Kevin. I can't remember.
I know your name. Scott.
No, it's not. You've been calling me Scott this whole time.
Don't say that. It's so weird. Because you know what? I
You're
doubted myself a little bit.
What is it? No, it's no, it's Steve.
You look like a Steve. In the comments below, what does this person look like? Name-wise, don't be mean.
And if Humpty Dumpty comes out, Julian, you're getting a punch.
You know it's coming out. You know it's coming out. How are you?
I've been all right. I've been doing good. Better this week.
My
than
Tinder
I
is open. I'll close that.
Oh, whoops.
Blatantly zoom in so you can see what I've written. It's fine.
Yes. No, I've been doing better this week.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's the universe, the world, or things are starting to. I don't want to jinx it, but kind of stepping in the right directions with certain things.
Nice. You told me some stuff, so watch his space. Just saying. Ba-da-da-da-da. Anyway, no, I did a TikTok video of doing the same. Did you see it? That I was going up to the windows and seeing if they would say I'm loving it. No one did.
No one, not one.
And to be honest, how many times can you go for a drive-through if you're doing this sort of video? Like, I can't buy.
But
stuff
how many
at
people
times.
have attempted it?
No, I haven't seen anyone do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and people are like, I'm not loving it. Like
I
the
don't
first video
think
was like,
McDonald's is the same as it used to be.
oh,
No.
can it be better?
One, they shot the prices up through the roof.
Have they? I haven't been in a long time.
Staff at the windows are miserable.
Maybe we should cheer them up. We should find ways to make them happy. So we should go down to our local McDonald's and find a way that we can make them happy.
Go on then. How would you suggest we do that?
I don't know.
Buy more food from them?
No, that's probably not going to make them happy.
No, I just find there's like, you go for the drive-through.
We should try and
Hang
work
on
there
a
for a
minute.
day. You should try and work there for a day, and I guarantee it would be the same after one day.
Hang on a minute. And you're like, okay, you sit there. And then they go, can I take your order, please? And you give your order, and they go, is that it? It's like it's in a read of a script.
But that's fine, because at the same time, if you're like a young teenager and stuff like that, you're not going to be excited about working anywhere. But I tell you where's a great place to work and visit. Locally in Thiel, there's a nice new coffee place called Bradley's. Have you been?
I have. I was in there yesterday, actually.
It's so nice.
It's in fairness,
Isn't
it's
it nice?
a really nice coffee.
It's so good. And they got cakes.
The cakes, I haven't tried yet. I'm not going to lie.
Have you not?
No.
Well, you're not a cake.
So obviously I
kind of
normally
person,
go
are you?
over to the road, eat there at Street Shack, and then go have a coffee there.
Yeah, you've got friends over there.
So
Do you know, there's some good places. We got a new barbers in Thiel as well, locally.
Oh,
New barbers.
competition
I
time.
know. Yeah.
Let's see where we go with that one.
Oh, it looks
Well,
good.
then they gone down by the co-op.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Turkish barber as well.
2 Turkish. Hey, now this is with the prices. It's great for me.
You know what I mean? Do your beard.
A little bit of bid. What are you going to pay?
Kai, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Oh, look at you. That was nice sound on the mic there.
He actually
He's got
realised
the voice. Yeah, he's got the voice now.
Nice, thank
That's what he's
you.
doing. He's not wearing headphones, that's why. You had a good week? What's going on? What's happening and shaking in Kai's life, apart from trying to give people tents to Reading Festival and stuff?
No, I haven't really done too much. Went out last night for a meal with some people.
How vague.
And
No, there's a little bit more to
By the way,
that story.
didn't say where, didn't say who with, just went out for a meal with some people.
We went to Dartford and we had a very nice time. Tried a Wagyu burger for the first time in my life.
You went to Kent?
No, Kent's a bit further, isn't it?
What, Dartford?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's only Kent's up 2 hours away. Dartford's only an hour.
Like the Dartford Tunnel? Isn't that like
Yeah.
Essex
No,
and Kent?
I didn't go that far into Dartford.
Okay,
I
cool.
went to, I think it was Sidcup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is just on the edge, but yeah, it's still you are
Yeah,
technically right. Yeah.
That's fine.
Heading in
Yeah,
that direction.
Went there, tried a Wagyu burger for the first time.
It's a long way to go.
It was a long way to go. Actually, to be fair, the drive wasn't too bad.
Was there a reason why you were going?
We will not discuss that.
Find out.
I could tell. Oh.
Okay, we'll stop there. But you had a good time.
I did have a good time.
That's all that counts. That's all nice.
Oh, please, a little bit more information. That's
No,
a bit
don't.
boring.
I'll give you this.
Go
I'll
on.
give you this. We went to a Turkish. We went to a Turkish restaurant, and it was with people that I met in Turkey off my holiday.
Oh, because this is like a follow-on from last week. Did
Yeah.
we speak about last week?
Yeah.
Like
we
a
did.
little bit.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
obviously then
we can add on every single week what is
how
going
far?
on
Yeah.
in Kai's life.
Ah, that's quite a good way of doing it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, for the next month until I leave.
So obviously, oh bless him, right?
Well-
Obviously, we've always planned of him coming on here on his last one, before he
Yeah.
goes back to uni. He's like, "Can I come on?" I
Oh,
was like, "Of course you can. It was already planned, mate."
yeah. You can definitely. You can sit here. We only allowed people to see Callan once, so same for you.
Okay.
It's fine. What are we going straight into?
Should we go straight in? Well, we've done check-in.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, I'm okay. Doing a lot of stuff with neighbours right now. Just chilling out, helping out with neighbours, which is quite nice. Yeah, I think it's really important to, if you can, try and get on with people around you because you never know what they're going through. And they live
No.
right next door, and they find it really difficult to even ask for help in any capacity. So I think you sometimes have to be like check in and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" We've got a WhatsApp group and stuff like that. So
I was nearly stupid enough to say so and so then at this, and then realised no.
yeah, don't say
we
where I
don't.
live.
I was like, shut up. That ruined that flow.
It's fine.
So, should we do hot topics?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, which one?
Oh, the second one.
Hot topics.
You have to turn it up.
I can't
Do it again. Do it again. Come on.
Hot topics.
Is that your favourite or was that Callan's favourite?
That's Callan's
It
favourite.
was Callan's, yeah. Do you have a favourite, Kai? He's like, I don't care.
I-
Did
To be honest, I don't know what the second one sounds like because I don't have headphones.
Oh,
Oh, that's the same one.
Hot topics.
just press all the buttons.
That one. That's the one I.
Hot topics.
You do like that, don't you? Yeah. Do you like the first or the second one now?
I'll go for the second one because that's the only one I could hear from here without headphones.
We need to get that boy headphones. Right, okay. First hot topic of today's episode. What episode are we?
25 now.
25.
I knew
We're on
that this
episode
time.
Oh my
25.
goodness.
25.
We're like a quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to mix it up, and this is obviously
Oh.
this. But please, guys, let us know how this one feels for you. If you're liking the way we set up this podcast,
Or if you don't like it.
if you don't like it, yeah,
Chat with us.
chat.
We're gonna do
actually getting comments.
We should do a live as well. We just quick live.
Well, that's what I thought we were doing down at.
Oh yeah, we are. Oh, yeah. But no. I mean, just a live little streaming thing. We just do it on our phones.
Yeah, see, obviously that was brought up yesterday with Shane from Come Down. He said, "Why aren't you doing a bit of this live so you can actually check in with them?"
It's because we have jobs. Okay, let's go. Hot topic. Kai, what is a top of our hot topics?
So
of
I've
today?
got 3 hot topics for you today.
Here we go.
2 of them are a bit more global,
Right.
and the last one is local.
Local.
like
I
you
should have
requested.
another.
But the local one, I'm going to do in a fun way.
Oh,
So that will be the last one we do because I'm trying to do something for you guys now while we film this.
exciting.
Okay.
But yeah, so the first hot topic is the Anthony Joshua fight that just recently happened.
Right.
He lost,
I saw.
and he got very emotional and said it almost looked like as if he was having a breakdown. And other people have commented on it and think that he suffered, like he was going through a lot that night. We had a very emotional night. And a lot of people seem to think that he regrets not putting more effort into the fight, because if you actually watch the fight, and this is just my personal opinion, it's not one of his better fights. He didn't look like he was all there.
Scott, what are you thinking?
Obviously, I think it's again people taking snippets of someone's life and a fight that was only 12 rounds. I get it. He was annoyed. He is annoyed. Anybody who's going to be annoyed at losing, right? Everybody wants. You don't go into boxing or any sport to lose.
He still gets paid though, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the bonus part. Even if you lose, right, you get paid. I just think, obviously, in that situation, he's annoyed, and he should have kind of done it in behind closed doors.
But he couldn't.
But obviously, his emotions just got the better of him. I still like him, in the sense of, okay, yeah, he didn't put the most in it, or the best I've ever seen him fight. But life's shit sometimes.
Yeah, and also you're going to learn from that. You're going to learn from that loss. You're going to learn from that interview. You're going to learn from all of this stuff. Then you doing it behind the scenes, and you being like a nice loser and stuff like that. That's great. But actually, if you go and lose your mind behind the scenes, you might not even get the help that you kind of need, and then people kind of reaching out. But to be honest, like the same thing as what I said on Quote of the Day last week, or Quote of the Week, is like, don't take opinions from people you wouldn't ask for their advice from. This is a situation that he's going to have all these people saying stuff, including us, right? Who cares? He shouldn't care. He shouldn't look at any of this stuff.
No, he shouldn't care. Me personally, I think it's rubbish that the fact that people are hanging up on it when there's so much more going on in the world.
Yeah, but that's what we like to have distractions with, don't we? We don't want to think that we can't afford to buy butter when we think that Anthony Joshua is going
energy price going up, but we'll hang on the fact that he lost the fight. He's the bad boxer, retire.
And it's so funny because someone had to lose.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's a draw, boys. Here's the sticker each. Well done.
You've done well. I think it's. We had this conversation last week, and I don't think we agreed on it. But and then think we did in the end. But it's about guys getting emotional.
Yes.
And when they do, you're like, what? Kai, what about you? What do you think about him having an emotional kind of moment afterwards?
I mean, I feel like it's personally, like me and my mates, we watched it over the weekend, and I feel like watching the fight, I would describe it as it's almost like I feel like he went into the fight thinking a bit overconfident, thinking, he can win. He knows he can win. This will probably be an easy fight. And then when he finds out that it's a split decision, he realizes, oh God, I should have put more effort in. And it's that realization of him thinking, oh, if I put more effort in, I would have won.
Yeah.
That sort of created the spiral for him to sort of like...
I think he's more angry
Not
with
kick off,
himself
but-
and chucking a shot within himself, not for...
When it's so close, it is annoying.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
But I think what he was doing, from what I've seen in bits and pieces, it wasn't because he was angry with the other guy. He was angry with himself, and it was, nope, these were mine. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But you fuck up on days, right?
Mm-hmm.
But obviously he should learn from it.
Yeah, and he will. I mean, you know what I mean? He's been in this game for a long time. To be emotional about these things and to have people will say breakdowns too quickly, but to be honest, what he might be just doing is setting up his career after this. He could become a commentator because he's showing he's got personality, like a John McEnroe, like a Nick Kyrgios and stuff like that. All these people will have or will have a career afterwards of being commentators because they have this kind of
They got their passion
emotion
for
and
it.
passion
Yeah,
and
fair.
stuff like that. And also, guess what? You know these people. You know these people because they're on the courts shouting and saying what she's had like 10,000 drinks and stuff like that. Like, he's apparently Nick Kyrgios getting sued for that. Apparently, what a weird thing.
He's getting sued for what?
Because he was playing the Wimbledon final against Djokovic, and then there was some woman who had drank too much, allegedly, and he was just like, she hasn't stopped calling out. She's had like 10,000 drinks or like 1,000 drinks, and that woman's trying to sue him now for saying that. But she got kicked out of Wimbledon because she was too drunk. Oh, the emotion! I love it. It's good.
Yeah, that's just Karen that was drinking,
I
right?
think that Anthony Joshua should just be proud of what he has done to get to the place to be able to do that.
We and you have never got there.
Yeah, of course not. But those people always judge all the time about other people losing or whatever. Like, they had to get there though, to even. It's not a short journey. It's a long. It takes ages. He's been doing it for a long, long time, and you're just going to get stronger, or you're just going to work out why your capabilities are. Everyone's getting older.
Yep.
So, yeah, well, good luck to him. I hope, like he cares.
I don't think you should. Exactly your attitude. Don't care about what other people opinion.
No.
If you were going to ask for it.
No. Unless you ask someone, then don't worry about it. What's on top picks for the next hot topic? Number
Okay,
two?
so hot topic number 2 is the second global one we have. It's Andrew Tate.
Oh,
He...
do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's my
Andrew
neighbour.
Tate got cancelled off of Facebook and Instagram, and he made public
this might be a
addresses
saucy one.
to everyone. And just, I believe it was last night, it might have been yesterday daytime, but he made sort of a final message to everyone.
Do we have it?
I could play it, but it's an hour and 20
Oh,
minutes.
wow. Okay. That's not
I can get you
Shorthand.
I can get you up a short clip if you bear with me.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, what are you thinking about Andrew Tate?
I think people are taking snippets of a bigger sentence he said
Right.
to use it to get. their
Don't
own
you think
bit.
he's antagonistic?
But that's his job.
Yeah, of course. That's why we know his bloody name. He's in my algorithm. And I don't even care about him in any capacity. He's not a person that I follow or anything like that. I don't believe in his ideologies about anything that he says. I just don't
But did he make
care.
money out of his?
He made money before.
Is he famous?
Wasn't he a kickboxer
What-
and stuff like
yeah,
that?
yeah. But what I mean is,
Mate, you can be famous for anything. I think someone asked Ricky Gervais, like, have you got any tips for becoming famous? He was like, yeah, go and kill a prostitute. There you go. You didn't ask me, like,
yeah.
you can do, anyone can be famous, but you could do anything to be in a really horrible space that, Andrew has put himself in. But apparently he's always been like, I didn't realize he was in Big Brother. I think I watched that
Big
series.
Brother, no?
Yeah. He was in Big Brother.
I only come across him obviously through TikToks
Yeah,
and bits
yeah,
and
of course.
pieces, but it doesn't. Each person, I think, what the world's gone mad with, and I think this is where it affects a lot of people's. They're hung up on what somebody else thinks. Where he's got the attitude is, I don't give a fuck what you think.
Yeah, I think he does have ideologies that are not probably the best. And if we can keep this clip, if we're going to show something like to the smallest minimum, because I also don't like sending out people's indoctrination that they're going to be making other people think. There's loads of people who are doing this right now, and some that I agree with and some I don't agree with and stuff like that. But at the same time, I just don't lean into it. You know what I mean? You can watch loads of Jordan
if people
Peterson
weren't
stuff.
watching
you can
it,
watch.
he wouldn't have got banned. So obviously, there's certain people in the world that are watching it for a reason, right?
Yeah, but you say the same thing about Kate Hopkins or anything like that. It's there's loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll have to look what he has to say.
Now, I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear this.
It's fine.
This is a snippet from his sort of farewell to everyone.
Okay, I've not seen this.
But I just want the world to know in my final statement that if you're a supporter of mine, and I know most of you are, please explain the truth in a respectful manner. Telling these hate-filled people that they're wrong and calling them names won't help. These people are not happy people, because happy people don't act that way. Tell them the truth. Show them that the content is out of context. Show them the long format content. Say all the ways I've helped you. And I really believe by being a genuinely professional, logical, positive person, you guys can change public consciousness for me. And I'll finish with a quote from my late father. My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, okay.
I
Do you
just
like him as a person?
no, God no.
But
In
do
any
you actually think
capacity.
you really, from what he's put out there, do you think you really
I
know
know
him
some
as a person?
antagonistic people. I do. I know some people who push the boundaries of their speech and everything like that, and their ideas and ideologies, and I completely find that. What I always want is an element of, if you're going to push back to make you famous on ideas and things that people are going to find really offensive or be really upset about, and you're going to make money out of it, you have to take the backlash that you will get.
Oh,
cancelled
I
of
think
stuff.
that's what he's doing. He knows it could have happened.
Go on, Craig.
Sorry to interrupt you, Scott, but I was saying this to Scott earlier. He even said in that video, that's obviously just a small snippet. The whole thing's like an hour, over an hour.
Yeah, I've never
But he says in the video, when he sees people taking like stuff out of context in a negative light, he says he's not bothered only because to him he's a man that believes in God. He believes that. He knows it's not true. He knows that it's been taken out of context, and he knows that God knows that it's been taken out of context. So in the eyes of God,
Mate, this guy's not going to heaven, I'll tell you.
but in the eyes of God, he believes that he knows that the truth will come out eventually.
There was a situation of people are either getting judged on their worst or best moments. So the people you like are being judged on their best moments. The people you don't like are being judged on their worst moments. That is what is happening right now. Okay, so everyone can be good when they're bad, and everyone can be bad when they're good. But right now, we're judging people on their moments in their life. And right now, he's in this place that is being judged on his bad moments. But he also is. There's no smoke without fire. He also has been absolutely incredibly terrible to women, like in a really, really bad way.
Right.
And I feel like his ideology is what he has to say. Is he pretty much is a bit like, sit down, shut up, don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like my ideas, and he's been on loads of the podcasts and stuff in America, but I think he's like, my ideas are the way to push things forward, to make things better. Yes, better for you. But if everyone lives like Andrew Tate, it would
Isn't
be absolutely
everybody
terrible.
entitled to their own opinion? That's what I think
No,
society's gone wrong.
you're entitled to your own opinion. You're entitled to your own actions.
What do you mean?
So you can say whatever you want. You can't do whatever you want.
But obviously, even like when me and Kai were talking, even the woman there from the video, basically, she said, no, that's been taken out of context. That I'm okay with it. That's what
Yeah,
did.
you can take one thing out of context. You can take whatever you want out of context. But majority of his stuff is toxic and horrible.
Oh yeah, he doesn't put women in a good light at all.
Women, gay people, people who don't believe in the, who are not religious, like all this sort of stuff. People hide behind religion. They think because they're religious, they're supposed to be good.
Yeah,
That's bollocks.
Sure.
They do not live that closely to their ideologies that they have about religion. Because if they did, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you actually think he believes in what he's saying, or do you
no,
not think he's doing it for?
both.
Really?
I've physically have friends that have been cancelled and left out in the wilderness, but at the same time, they started it. And I do say to them, I was just like, you pushed it.
You pushed it too far.
You push it too far, you will be hated and cancelled. You'll still have followers. You'll still have people that like you. Still people go to your shows and stuff like that. That's fine. But you cannot be upset that if you do something, that there's consequences in this day and age. If you don't like it or whatever, right? You're not happy about telling your pronouns. You're not happy about all this stuff, right? In the end, you will look like the villain. That's all.
And
it
that's
comes
what
down
he's
to.
done. He's pushed it beyond the envelope, and it's what he's done.
And it will, in the end, it will affect his mental health.
100%, it's going to affect his mental health because he's not. Okay, he's putting a brave face on it now. Let's be
No
fair.
one wants to be hated.
No, but he will be at the rate he's going because the next one was going to take a next clip of this. He ain't going to be able to go anywhere without somebody having an opinion.
Yeah, there's so many people out there, you know, like I said, and they do these interviews, they all get chopped up. Jordan Peterson is probably the biggest one that's happened to the psychologists and stuff, and they clickbait him all the time. Well, this is my saying. I say all the time. People are watching the last 5 minutes of Jaws and saying, what did the shark do? This is what's happening. But I've watched a lot of stuff that's happened with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I've watched the whole of Jaws. I've watched the whole of his. He's not great. And in the end, he can change. He can, you know, blah, blah. But if he's making loads of money for being antagonistic, carry on, whatever. But don't be thinking you're gonna
surprised
be
when
like,
it literally bites you in the ass.
well, because everyone, yeah, you know, what I mean, like a shark. But like, if they're going to cancel you, they're going to cancel you. These are independent companies, and if you don't live by their rules,
So what have
then
they
you're out.
actually cancelled him for?
So I actually know this.
Thank
so
you, Graham.
Instagram and Facebook have come out and said that they've had to ban Andrew Tate. On Andrew Tate's Facebook and Instagram, he's not actually put any of his own views up there. He's just posted videos of his normal life, his normal this, that, the other. But as the following grows on other platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all these short clips, obviously there are a lot of people getting lots of views because none of the accounts are him himself.
No.
There are loads of people getting loads of views on controversial things because it's what gets the people the most riled up.
Yeah.
And what's happening is so many people are disagreeing with these out of context clips, whether they are even with context, they are still bad, or if they're not, they're disagreeing with it. And then they're going to his Instagram page, his Facebook page, and commenting on his photos. Oh, you're a misogynistic guy, this, that, the other. Obviously, I'm saying it pretty
of course.
PG version of what's been said. But Instagram have a rule. They obviously have certain rules and guidelines, and one of those guidelines is that if you're getting hateful comments, then eventually we will have to step in.
Yeah.
And Andrew's even said that like he understands why Instagram have done what they've done. He just hopes that maybe one day he will be allowed back because he himself didn't actively post anything.
Well, yeah,
Out of like anything bad. It's just where people have gone to his page to comment on it, and they're saying all these things that are seen as right. That's violating the guideline. That's violating the guideline. You can't say that about someone. That's like not okay.
Yeah.
And they're saying right, if this guy's getting so much hate, and all these comments are like really bad, we've got to get rid of him. And he says he doesn't blame. He completely understands.
But he's
Instagram,
having these
yeah.
conversations that aren't great. It's a bit like, and this is it's a bit like having a dictator, right? And they have a conversation, they do an interview, they come and sit here at our table, right? And then their views gets put up by someone else on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever. And then people are like, what the hell? He's still saying it.
But shouldn't the people that are posting it get banned then as well?
Yeah, there'd be too many people.
Yeah, it's like what would you? It's like what's it? Like
So
it's
you're
easy,
allowed
it's easy
to
to ban
have-
one person that everyone's mad at than to ban everyone that's mad at him.
But that just doesn't work, in my opinion, because you're allowed to say what you are, but he's not allowed to say what he wants. you're allowed. You've kicked him off because all this hate speech. But when he's done hate speech, they're allowed to give him hate speech. How
Well, if it doesn't exist, there's no hate speech to give to him. Like if he's not on there, then it doesn't.
But they're only going to go and find somebody else to give it to,
Well, of
or somebody
course.
else they don't agree with.
Of course. I mean, like I said, I've never, what I know of, I mean, please try and find it, but I've never said anything horrible about anyone else, ever online.
I mean, you did say that Scott would never get onto the bingo thing because he's not that famous.
That's not horrible. That's a truth.
That's not funny.
No, I took that as hurtful. So let's do the local.
Oh, yes, go.
Yes,
because I'm
let's do
actually
the
quite
local
interested
one.
in this one.
Local hot topics.
Now,
That's
for
we
the
need
lo-
another one. You need to do another one for local ones.
Next week. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
done. I'll get some new ones.
No,
No, it's not there. It's fine.
No.
Go on then. What's going on?
So for the local hot topic, obviously, Reading Festival is this weekend.
We're all going, yeah? I've got the tents done. I've got the camper van all ready.
You got
going?
the cooker, the sofa.
Mate, I'm so there.
I can't.
What?
I'm not going
Why are you not going?
because I've no.
You're letting the team down already.
the youngest one here as well. I can't go.
Why? What's the matter? It's just not.
I got pre-made plans.
Oh, hello.
Going Dartford again.
He's
No,
going
I'm not going
Dartford.
Dartford. I'm actually filming my own podcast Friday.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. What? No.
How dare you?
we will never be guests.
But before we talk about Reading Festival
Okay.
and like the festival experience, we have a little game. I want to try and play.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm going to ask you guys for 2
this.
seconds to just turn away from the TV screen. while I
Oh,
set
okay.
this up.
Right, okay.
Turn away from the TV screen.
Facing the audience. Hey guys, how you doing?
You
We
trying
can't
to
see
look,
what's
you
going
trying to
on.
look into the lenses and see if you can actually see the screen.
No, I don't. I'm not going to try that hard. to be
Right,
honest.
so if you turn around,
oh, here we go.
we've got Reading Festival.
Oh,
Real or fake?
mate, have you just mocked this
I've
up?
just mocked this up. I have, yeah.
That's quite
How
good.
We've got Reading Festival, real or fake.
Okay, cool.
So I've picked out. I haven't done every act because that'd just be a lot. But I've picked out some acts with some bizarre names, and I've added in a few of my own.
You should be.
And
if you get these wrong,
I won't know.
You're
Well,
shocking.
No, mate, I don't know.
I will,
anymore.
to
I'm
be
too
honest,
old.
I will be surprised if you get some of them right.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Ding
Oh,
dong.
sorry, that's my laptop going off.
That's why we like that. We're good. Okay, I'm excited
Yeah.
for this. Reading Festival, real or fake? Let's do this. Here we go.
Okay, so first one is Bring Me the Horizon. Is that a real or fake band?
that's real, is it? I've heard yeah, real.
Scott's going real. What are you going with, Dan?
Well, I'm going to say fake just because it's real, because otherwise the game just gets a bit stilted if I believe
Okay.
I think that. I think there's a
No,
band
but
called
honestly,
Horizon.
what do you think it is?
I think there's a band called Horizon, but maybe not bring me the Horizon. Anyway, okay, I'm saying fake, you're
So
saying real.
Scott's going real, Dan's
Yeah,
going
here we go.
fake,
Here we
and
go.
we've got it's real.
But you actually
it's
thought it was real,
real.
though, didn't you?
No, I knew there was a band called Horizon.
Yeah,
but I
that's the
didn't
only
know
bit
if
I
it-
went with. I didn't know the first.
Oh,
part.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Okay,
the next one up,
1-0 to
we've
Scott.
got
here we go.
Z Fighters. Is
Ow.
that real or fake?
That's
real.
fake.
No, it's real, isn't it?
No, I'm saying fake. Right, okay, here we go. I'm saying...
Or is
I'm
that Foo Fighters I'm thinking of?
No, but they can be Z Fighters, and he said Z Fighters and Z Fighters, so I think they might be American. But you're going to say the real.
To be fair,
Are you saying real?
I say Z even if it's Z. I feel
No, you
like
said fake.
I said real.
Okay, I'll say real too.
Okay, so
Go
you
on.
both gone
No,
with
I'm saying fake. Fake.
Okay,
fake,
so
fake.
Scott's gone real, Dan's gone fake. Fake. It's a group from a TV show that I watch,
Oh, okay. Is it really? What's the TV show?
Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay, of course.
The next one.
How many of these we've got? 47.
No, we've got.
Enjoy.
I'd say maybe like 7.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Next one. Bad Boy Chiller Crew.
Ah, that's a good name.
That's quite a good name.
Isn't
Bad
it?
Boy Chiller Crew.
Maybe that's what we could be called if this is fake.
Bad Boy Chiller Crew.
What are you going for?
I reckon fake.
I can say real.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Dan, you won't be able to use the name because it's real.
Hey, but I also got the point, so I'm happy with that. So 2-1.
Yes,
what
it's
night?
2-1.
Do you know what day they're playing? It sounds like they're playing on Friday.
I feel like they're playing on Friday.
Playing on Friday. Okay, cool.
That's the one. That's the one. If I was to go any day, I would want to go Friday.
Yeah, Friday's got a good
They're
line. We'll
very
talk about
good
that in a
band.
second. They're a good band, aren't they? Okay, different check
The
that out.
Sherlocks.
The Sherlocks.
That's a good name.
Real or fake?
That's a good name.
That's probably copyrighted, surely.
No, of course, copyrighted to what? Like the book?
Sherlock Holmes.
Well, it's not called
I know
Sherlock.
someone's probably going to have a
Sherlock
surname.
Holmes. So, yeah, exactly.
You're not allowed to have a surname.
What are you saying?
I reckon fake.
Oh, okay. It's 2-1 right now. I'm just trying to think of how I can carry on winning, just copying your answers. I'm going to say real.
Well, unfortunately, Scott, it's now 3-1.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep. It's on the lineup. I've literally gone on the website, gone on the lineup, and that's there.
I want the shirt off your back if I win this. Come on.
Next one. Dressing static.
Dressing static.
Oh my god.
Dressing static. Yeah, but Kai would have to make this up. I don't feel like he's making that up.
That's a very good point.
You know what I mean?
He's had to get that from somewhere.
I'm quite a creative
that's
guy.
what I'm saying. Dress stacks. It's not going to be okay. Yeah, I'll have to go real then.
You're going real?
With the way your logic.
Okay, well, I'm going to say fake. You're saying real. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying fake.
See, I feel bad now because it's fake, but real name is Static Dress.
Oh, that's fair. So, wait, am I winning now?
You are. You
4-1. You're rubbish at this.
It's 4-1.
Okay, we've got 2 more left.
I believe we've got 2 more.
By the way, you can't win now.
Unless we make the last one like 5 points.
Yeah,
okay,
we'll do that.
last
We'll do
one,
one of
5
those
points. Okay, we go. Oh.
Scotty's Gala.
I reckon he.
Now I can't
Remember the logic of
remember
what
if
you
this
were
is the
saying.
last one. I can't remember if this is the last one. So if it's not if this is the last one, this is worth 5 points.
Okay.
If it's not, it's only worth
I
one.
want to say fake.
You're saying fake?
Yeah.
I will say real for that reason. I feel there's been too many reals, so I think you might get this in the bag, and if you have, I'll be super annoyed.
So
'cause
do
I'm
I get
super
your
fan.
shirt off your back then?
Yeah, you do.
It is, drum roll please, fake.
Out of here. You put my name in it. That's why I was going with the logic with how
There
you
we
were
go.
working.
The last one worth 5 points.
Oh,
So
this is
Dan,
the last
you're
one.
on 4.
Oh,
Scott's on 2.
2, yeah, okay.
So Scott, if you get this, you'll win.
I'm going to say real.
You can go real as well, Scott, but obviously it will just
Stay
end the same way.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go real.
Go real. Okay, so either way, Scott's lost now.
No, because if I'm right, it's 5 points.
Yeah, but if Dan's gone for the
I'm
same
saying
thing,
real
he
as
also
well.
gets 5 points.
Yeah. So say fake then.
Fake.
See, if Dan had said fake, you would have won. But
Oh,
win.
you won.
no.
Wait, did I say fake?
Yeah, you said fake. Scott said real.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you said
I can't
real.
remember. Do you know what? It's a draw.
Thanks.
I like that. It is Reading Festival this weekend. Is already hotting up loads of amazing bands. Friday is the hot ticket right now with Dave is headlining on Friday
he
as
is.
well, which is going to be an amazing time. I'm actually not going because I'm just too old.
Can I have your ticket then?
Would you go if I had tickets?
If you had a ticket, yeah, I'd go.
Would you really? I don't
Well,
have
if Scott would
tickets.
give me the day off.
I think it sold out ages ago, to be honest. Any rundowns about Reading, Kai?
I've never been to Reading Festival. It's something I've always wanted to do, but my mates aren't really into like festivals and that.
Right.
And like the people when people do invite me, it's like right, all the tickets are sold out. It's all on
you have to do
resale.
it. You have to do it straight away. Like
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
see, I
it's,
don't
like,
like
it's
doing them
in
all day.
between that period where it's like right, I'm trying to save money until I get paid next.
yeah.
And it's like right, I can't come now. Sorry. But yeah, hopefully I would like to go next year because
Yeah, you need
I'll be
to
21. I feel like after 21, if you keep going, it's just a bit sad.
It's a great festival. I've been before. It's really good fun if you can get a group of friends to go. But if you can't, there's so many people you just make friends with on the day.
True. But I feel like just rocking up to festival by yourself is a bit weird.
I feel if you don't look weird, then it's fine. Or if you look really weird, it's fine.
Yeah, but
If
then
you
you've got
rocked
to,
up
like,
to
go
a festival by
up to
yourself, it
people.
wouldn't be a problem, would it?
No, I probably can make friends quite quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
I rock up to a festival by myself.
You look like Dorman.
Who are you, mate?
I would just pretend I was doing a podcast.
No, I don't like festivals because obviously doing the security for X-Man, I know what's going on behind the scenes.
What's going on behind the scenes? Come on, tell me like two
Give us a
things.
scoop.
They're like people live in bubbles, don't they?
What is this a thing? Is this a new drug?
No, in the sense of there's lots of crime going on.
Okay.
There's rapes going on.
Oh, my
there's
goodness.
Drug. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I don't want to
Obviously,
go
from a
anymore.
security point of view, I couldn't go in and like if my band that I wanted to watch, I'd have to go literally 5 minutes before. Yeah, watch them and go home
Oh wow!
because it's just.
Or you could stay at like the Holiday Inn at the end, be posh,
Oh, could you imagine what they're charging for that?
and
No, it's actually mental.
is it really?
Like
That's got to be at least 600-700.
I think when I looked at a hotel room in Reading for like 2 months from now, it's like you average like maybe 50 quid a night.
Yeah.
It's like 150 to 200.
Well, it's because the
almost
bands are playing.
300.
It's because the bands are overplaying.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But they have to go up to Leeds afterwards because
True.
they're reversing it, don't they? So
Yeah, no, I don't mind working festivals. I just don't like going to festivals.
that's fair. But then sometimes there's some chilled ones. Like Festival's quite chilled. I did that and it's quite nice, and you can spend some money there, and you don't have to stay in. Just mate, to be honest,
I just think everything's overpriced. It's,
it's difficult because they don't allow you to, but you can bring stuff.
you can't. As soon as you obviously OCD security, when you get to the main arena kind of thing, you can't bring food or drink in there. Obviously, if you're camping there, of course you go back to tent. Have drinks.
Yeah.
But if you want to stand there and like,
Oh no, then of course, but then it has to make money somehow. There's too many bands.
oh come on, it doesn't like £10 a burger kind of thing. That's ridiculous.
No, I think that's fair. I think like it's the same as going to a service station. It's always more expensive.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're going like if it's Reading Festival, you've got that many people. Even if you do £2 a burger, you're still easily getting at least like 20 grand a day.
Mate, not in the climate.
It depends on how quickly you cook the burgers, obviously. But
Yeah, I think if you were undercutting everyone and everyone was doing if everyone was doing the same prices and keeping it low, but we don't live in that world. Like it's just not. It's always been.
No,
consumer.
no,
And if you had your own business and you had
Yeah.
a chance to sell your burger for £5 or £10, then you know how much it's going to cost to have it. And then if you do £10, then you can have another member of staff, so you're not as stressed and you know all that sort of stuff. You're probably putting it back into your business instead of just
True.
going, I'm going on amazing holidays, because you're probably not.
Driving me G-Wagon.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
Wow, amazing
what
times.
is?
Oh, we go.
So obviously Reading Festival. We talked about that. Played the game.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best festival experience you guys have had? I know that's a very long time for you, Scott, but
Wow. Go on, Scott. I felt like you had an answer to the
It was
question.
in Winchester. It's now called. It was called Homelands back in the day.
Yeah,
Very good
it was
festival.
good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Nice.
It was basically a rave. It wasn't like this
Mm-hmm.
posh. Obviously, you had the Radio 1 there, all that kind of bits and pieces. But it just, to me, it was free. Before, like Ibiza, everything get commercial. It's all this and that kind of stuff. Obviously, oh yeah, this is great. Everyone's going to it. Let's now make it a bit more commercial. Let's make it into a machine rather than just let it be what it is. Homelands is now, I think is it Wireless Festival?
Maybe. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's in the Winchester Bar, but I didn't go to any other festivals. I worked Reading and all the bits and pieces like that. But Homelands was the one that I liked to go for because it was also on just the week after my birthday.
Oh.
So I used to get tickets every year.
When is your birthday?
Now that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Are we not allowed to know your birthday?
Why would I want
Just the
people
month then.
May.
Okay. Mine's June.
is
Or
it
you-
May the 4th?
Be with you.
No. I ain't that lucky. I would have told you.
My friend got married on May the 4th because he likes Star Wars that much.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, how do you get past that with your wife? He was like, she didn't know.
She didn't cotton on to
She
what
had
it
no
was.
idea. She was like, okay. Kai, what about you?
I've never properly been to a festival.
You need to sort this out. You
I
need to
know.
even just go
Again,
to-
it's just my friendship group during the summer. They either go on holiday with their mates,
Right.
or I've planned on going to them, but no. I think the closest thing I've been to one was the one I went with Scott to do some filming, but that wasn't really a festival. It was more like a just a vibe.
Where do you go? Ready Pop.
Remember back during lockdown?
Where did we go?
Uh,
Thingy, yeah. No. Yeah. That was a good festival.
It was, but it wasn't. I don't know if we would call it a festival.
Not even shame.
No, it's not.
It's more like a market.
Festival's fine. I've been to festival. I've been to Reading. I've been to just little day festivals and stuff like that. They're all completely fine. I've played a few myself. So
Have you ever played at Reading Festival then?
No. What the hell would they want?
Why are
with me?
you on my podcast there? Has Jason Donovan ever played at Reading?
No, but I reckon he could do it. I think they could have like "Never Gonna Give You Up." That guy. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Oh, you use the.
Oh God, what's his name? Everyone's gonna be really shouting at me.
So
what
you
it is.
managed to be on the postcode lottery, but never been on the stage at Reading Festival?
No, but Reading Festival is like a rock festival.
No.
Well, it mainly has been most of this time.
Eminem was definitely not rock.
No, but that's different. But Eminem, you
Yeah,
can
but
make
it used to be
into a
called Reading Rock
rock
Festival.
Yeah,
it's not that anymore. is it?
No. But still, it's kind of still edgy.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's Leeds Festival then?
Same. It's just a reverse. It's just they just have the
Aren't
same
they
acts
both
in
the
different
same
days.
thing? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
they
Reading
just
Festival?
have a different.
They literally
But
fly
like-
one from the other to this
Yeah,
one.
it goes into like the whole ground goes into Leeds. So
I
they call it
kind of
Reading
like
Leeds.
what they do at Hyde Park. So they do the big kind of day festivals. So this year they had Adele and they had Rolling Stones and I went and saw Stevie Wonder and Lana Ritchie a couple of years ago, and Yeah, I kind of like those. It's crazy. There's so many people, but it's really, really good fun.
Yeah, see, I don't like all that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's where I've
Maybe
been
just
in.
bored.
It just kind of like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, it's actually a good laugh.
I don't know unless it's just my friends that are
It's
absolute
really, really
rubbish.
busy. It's really, really busy though. So you have to watch your consumption of alcohol because you're there for too long. You can't just get wasted because you have to get home.
Yeah. See, I can't. I don't. So obviously, I don't like having a drink and then getting in a car.
No.
No. So wherever I go,
Get on
I
a
have to
tube
stay.
and then try not to pee myself.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I've had 15 beers. I've had 1 wee. Oh crap.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like all the fact that it's just so many people.
So many.
It's just
people.
like even doing security. I get you go to like the security area. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of
Oh, I like things when I have backstage passes or have like
yes. If I
golden circle
love
stuff.
festivals,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
for like going. Oh yeah, I'm with the backstage, just so I could go.
yeah. Like
Go
Nando's
sit down for a
supplying
minute,
food
put my
backstage
feet
or
up,
something,
have
yeah.
a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
couple of pints, go
Done.
back in. Right?
That's perfect.
You can't, can you? Once you're in, you're in. There is no 2 minutes to yourself kind of thing.
So, new little visuals going on, stuff happening, little games being played. I'm going to have some new stuff going on as well. So I'll record some new sounds for you as well.
Yeah,
so
we need
We need
local.
some more. I know, we got some stuff.
I think that would be quite good.
Local. Any words of wisdom for this week? Are we still doing that? I don't know if that was being pushed off the agenda. Of
course we're doing
Okay,
words
we're
of
so
wisdom.
sorry.
Yeah, that's only because smart ass there has actually got one. He's there.
He's like, oh, I got one as well.
The thing is, when I go though, you're both just going to be texting me, being like, "Kai, can you quickly just send us some words?"
Can
of
you
wisdom?
send? What? No, I never ask you for words of wisdom. We could read yours out. It's fine.
Oh
But
yeah, you're
Go on then, because you're obviously ready.
go on, okay.
So my one, okay. If you feel, oh sorry, let me read this properly. Sorry, I've read the wrong. Started off wrong.
And
If
take
you
2.
feel with me.
Go.
If you feel yourself hitting up against your limit, remember what causes you to clench your fist. Remember why you started down this path, and let the memory carry you beyond your limit.
Oh, no wonder you had to read that twice. There's a lot going on there, isn't there?
There is a lot.
What, is that quotable? Do you know who wrote that quote? Is there anyone? Just say you.
I do, but I don't really want to admit it on the podcast.
Oh, who's that?
It's a guy.
Don't say
it's-
Andrew Tate.
No,
Andrew
it's,
Tate. Yeah.
yeah, I've taken it from an anime again.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You can say that. You're allowed to say that. That's fine.
From the My Hero Academia anime.
Nice. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
But
it's like an anime about superheroes.
I feel like I need to watch more anime. Scott,
It
it is what it is, isn't it?
is what it is. No, I'm actually still going to go back to the one where I said just do one day at a time.
One day at a time's good.
Because, okay, it's been a bit of a long journey for me with mental health, bits and pieces, trying to get my life back on track, kids back on track in the sense of the relationship between me and the kids. And just one day, all you have to, like I said before, one day, just take that one. And eventually it gets to the point that that one day is not the same as it was 25 days, 100 days ago. That one day that you are doing is different. And it does work.
I have a whole thing called little steps, and you do 20 little steps of the things that you want to do, and they're the tiniest things, but you do them over a course of a year. You'll see how far you've come. You just can't see them in that moment.
You can't, obviously no one can
You
predict
can't
the
see your-
future, but it does, the pain, the fog in my head. Obviously, yes, okay, now I'm in with my therapist, bits and pieces. And if you had asked me many years ago, I'm like, yeah, what the hell is that?
But it's a
bollocks?
journey.
It's an American thing, right? That's how you think. But literally taking the advice off different things and putting them into your own version, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
is pretty much worked for me.
So my quote of the day is an Oscar Wilde quote. So I've gone very to live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist. So to live is the most rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist, and it's true. You
It
have
is.
to push your boundaries. You have to live. You can't just exist.
And no, that's what I'm doing at the moment, is existing, waiting to the point where I will end up with that quote, living. But you've just got to get through the existing bit
Yeah,
first. And yes, you need to live.
you do. You do. Episode 25, we're still looking for some sponsors. So if you want to come sponsor the podcast, it's great. We can put some stuff on our table if you want to. We can sponsor that up. We're not. It's not going to happen.
What's the matter? I've got a man in on the know, and you still can't sort it out.
No, what do you mean sort it out? Like, you want a job and you want them to also sponsor our podcast?
Yeah.
I think we'd have to do less swearing. Episode 26. If you are not liked and subscribed this podcast, make sure you do, because then it drops right into your box without you even having to do anything. You can just be watching it straight away, just in case you're missing the dulcet tones of Kai.
Please let us know what you feel about this specific style.
Even if you like it or not.
Yeah, if it's negative, obviously do it on his Instagram. And on positive, put it on
Send
mine.
it to me. I just want to do a quick shout out and a wonderful, incredible woman of Reading. We lost, called Hilary Scott. She has made so many people's lives better and done so many things for the Pride of Reading, and just she is the Pride of Reading and stuff like that. So love to Hilary's family and everyone who loves her as much as I did. So there you go.
What a way to close. That was very nice.
I will see you episode 26.
See you then.
Bye.